Your aquascape is Tarm. Your plants are thriving. And then your fish choose chaos. Yeah, that's why this video exists. Not all fish deserve an aquascape. Some respect the layout, some treat it like a public playground. Today, we're breaking down the 7 best Asian fish for aquascape. The elegant ones, the peaceful ones, and the fish that won't embarrass your tank on the internet. Hey, what's up everyone? David here. Welcome back to RT7, RIO Top 7. This is our daily segment where we slow things down, zoom things in, and really break apart freshwater ornamental fish. Not just what they look like, but how they behave, how they fit your tank, and whether they're Team Aquascape or Team Chaos. Here in RT7, we don't just list fish, we peel them apart. Care level, temperament, vibes, and whether they respect your hardscape or absolutely disrespect it. Today we're in episode 12, and the topic is a fan favorite: 7 best Asian fish for aquascape. Asian freshwater fish are built different. Many of them evolved in slow streams, plant-heavy environments, and blackwater systems, which means they naturally blend into planted layouts, nature-style tanks, junglescapes, and even minimalist designs. These are fish that don't fight your layout, they complete it. So if you're setting up an aquascape, planning a rescape, or just daydreaming about the next tank you'll definitely build soon, this episode is for you. And real quick, if this kind of content helps you out, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next RT7 episode. We're doing this every day, no excuses. All right, let's get into the fish. Number 1. Harlequin rasbora. The scientific name of this fish is Trigonostigma heteromorpha. Many people call this fish Harlequin fish, red rasbora. If aquascaping had a factory default setting, this fish would ship pre-installed. The Harlequin rasbora is the default font of planted tanks. Clean, readable, professional, and somehow it never gets old. You can use it in almost any layout, and it just works. Nature style, junglescape, even minimalist hardscape, Harlequins understand the vibe immediately. They come from Southeast Asia, mainly Malaysia, Thailand, and parts of Sumatra, where the water is slow, stained brown with tannins, and packed with leaf litter and submerged roots. So when you drop them into a planted tank with soft lighting and natural colors, they don't just survive, they feel at home. That famous black triangular patch on their body isn't just for looks. In the wild, it helps them recognize each other in murky water and stay tightly schooled. In aquascapes, it does something magical. It visually locks the school together. Your tank instantly looks organized instead of chaotic, even when they're actively swimming. Adult size stays around 2 inches, which is small enough to keep things elegant, but large enough to be clearly visible. Care level is easy, true beginner territory. Temperament is peaceful to the core. No drama, no attitude, no surprise violence at feeding time. They're happy in tanks as small as 10 gallons, but let's be honest, Harlequins look best when they have room to stretch out and move together. pH between 6.0 and 7.5 is perfect, with soft to moderately soft water and temperatures around 72 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Harlequins don't rush. They don't panic. They swim like they know the aquascape was expensive, and they respect the effort. Put them in groups of 8 or more, and suddenly your tank looks intentional, balanced, and calm. Emotionally stable fish. We love to see it. Number 2. Celestial Pearl Danio. The scientific name is Danio margaritis. Also, we know it's called Galaxy rasbora. This fish looks like it came out of a sci-fi game menu. Celestial pearl danios were discovered in Myanmar not that long ago, which still feels insane because how did no one notice these earlier? Dark blue bodies covered in pearly white spots, bright red fins, and contrast that hits harder than your lighting upgrade. In the wild, they live in shallow ponds and slow-moving waters packed with plants. That's why they absolutely pop in dense aquascapes. Moss, fine-leafed plants, stem forests, the more detailed the better. Soft lighting turns them into floating stars drifting through greenery. They stay tiny, about 1 inch as adults, which makes them ideal for nano or detail-heavy layouts. Care level is considered intermediate, not because they're fragile, but because they're shy. These fish are introverts. Temperament is peaceful, gentle, and non-confrontational. Minimum tank size is 10 gallons, with a pH range of 6.5 to 7.5. They prefer slightly cooler water, around 68 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and very clean, stable parameters. If your aquascape is too open, they'll disappear like they saw something awkward. But once plants grow in, completely different fish. Suddenly, they're everywhere, males flashing colors like tiny anime protagonists unlocking a power-up. Watching their subtle courtship behavior is ridiculously satisfying. No fighting, no chaos, just quiet flexing. It's drama with the volume permanently set to polite. Number 3. Sparkling Gourami. Scientific name, Trichopsis pumila. It is also commonly called the dwarf croaking gourami, purring gourami, pygmy gourami. Tiny fish. Main character energy. Sparkling gouramis come from Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam, where they inhabit slow-moving, plant-choked waters. They evolved to be subtle, observant, and slightly mysterious, which explains why they feel so different from most fish. They're famous for one legendary trait. They make actual clicking sounds, real noise, audible. Your fish is straight up talking back, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. They grow to about 1.5 inches with an easy to moderate care level. Temperament is peaceful, though they can be mildly territorial, in a very polite, this is my leaf kind of way. 10 gallons is enough, pH between 6.0 and 7.5, warm water around 77 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, and low flow is key. Visually, they're not loud. Soft iridescence, transparent fins, subtle patterns. They don't steal attention, they hold it. In aquascapes, they shine as character fish, slowly exploring, hovering, interacting with plants and hardscape. If your tank feels too quiet or static, sparkling gouramis fix that without breaking the aesthetic. Think lo-fi beats, aquatic edition. Number 4. Betta fish. The common name for the popular aquarium fish, scientifically known as Betta splendens, is the Siamese fighting fish. Let's be clear, the cup betta is not a flex, it's a warning sign. In the wild, bettas live in shallow, plant-heavy waters across Thailand and nearby regions. Slow currents, dense vegetation, warm temperatures.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, that's literally an aquascape. Adult size reaches about 2.5 to 3 inches. Care level is easy but wildly misunderstood. Temperament is territorial but manageable with proper setup. Minimum tank size is 5 gallons, but 10 gallons is where bettas truly thrive. pH between 6.0 and 7.5, warm water around 78 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, and gentle filtration are perfect. Short-finned and wild-type bettas are absolute kings of aquascaping. They glide through plants, pause dramatically, and stare at you like they're silently judging your trimming technique. They work best as solo stars or with extremely calm tank mates. 1 betta per kingdom. That's not aggression, that's healthy boundaries. Done right, a betta becomes a living centerpiece. Done wrong, well, we're not doing wrong here. Number 5. Dwarf pufferfish. Scientific name is Carinotetrodon travancoricus. Other common names for this species include the pea puffer, dwarf pufferfish, Malabar pufferfish, dwarf Indian puffer, and pygmy puffer. Imagine curiosity, but weaponized. Dwarf pufferfish come from India and live in heavily vegetated waters. They're tiny, under 1 inch, but mentally they're operating on a completely different processor than most fish. Care level is advanced. Temperament is semi-aggressive, extremely intelligent. Minimum tank size is 10 gallons for a small, carefully planned group. pH between 6.5 and 7.5, warm water, and absolutely pristine conditions are non-negotiable. These fish don't swim aimlessly. They investigate everything: leaves, snails, shadows. In aquascapes, they turn your tank into an interactive documentary. They're not community fish in the traditional sense. They need structure, dense planting, and planning. But when done right, watching them patrol your aquascape is borderline addictive. They don't live in the tank, they manage it. Number 6. Redline Torpedo Barb. Scientific name, Cyadria denisoni. Other name, Denison Barb, Roseline Shark, and Miss Corolla. This is the fish you choose when your aquascape is no longer asking, "Is this nice?" and starts asking, "Is this cinematic?" Redline torpedo barbs come from fast-flowing rivers in India, and you can tell immediately. Everything about their body is built for movement. Long, torpedo-shaped silhouette, metallic silver body that reflects light like brushed steel, a bold black lateral stripe topped with that unmistakable neon red line slicing straight through the face like a racing decal. These fish don't swim, they launch. As adults, they reach around 5 to 6 inches, which instantly puts them in a different category from most aquascape fish. This isn't a nanotank addition, this is a scale enhancer. The moment you add a group of redlimes to a large planted tank, the entire scape feels bigger. Plants look taller, hardscape feels heavier, and open swimming space suddenly matters a lot more. Care level is intermediate, mostly because they're active and oxygen hungry. They want clean water, strong filtration, and flow that actually moves leaves and plant tips. Think river vibes, not calm pond energy. Temperament-wise, they're peaceful. No unnecessary aggression, but very social. They need to be in groups. A proper school doesn't just look better, it makes them calmer and more confident. Lone redlines feel anxious. A group? Absolute athletes in formation. Minimum tank size is realistically 55 gallons, and honestly, that's the starting line, not the finish. Long tanks are key. These fish need straight lines to sprint, glide, and turn together. pH between 6.5 and 7.5 works well, with cooler to mid-range temperatures and high oxygen levels. When redline torpedo barbs move together through an aquascape, it's pure kinetic art. Not chaotic, not frantic, controlled speed. Like watching a squad of perfectly synchronized swimmers, except they're doing 60 miles per hour. If your aquascape feels beautiful but a little static, this fish injects motion without destroying balance. Big tank energy, serious presence. Number 7. The White Cloud Mountain Minnow, Ptenychthys albonubes. Other common names include the Canton Danio, Chinese Danio, Meteor Minnow, and Poor Man's Neon. This is the fish people underestimate, right up until it quietly steals the whole scape. White Cloud Mountain Minnows come from cool mountain streams in China, and that origin defines everything about them. Clean, flowing water, cooler temperatures, open swimming areas mixed with plants. No heater, no drama. They're one of the few aquascape fish that thrive without tropical warmth, which already makes them special. But visually, they're far from boring. Slender bodies, a subtle metallic sheen, and soft red accents on their fins that glow under good lighting instead of shouting. Adult size tops out around 1.5 inches. Care level is very easy. This is a low-stress fish for both beginners and experienced aquascapers who just want something reliable that won't randomly cause problems. Temperament is peaceful and active. They're constantly moving, but not in a nervous way. Their schooling behavior is smooth and synchronized, which makes them perfect for minimalist layouts, river-style aquascapes, or high-flow planted tanks. Minimum tank size is about 10 gallons, though they really shine when given horizontal swimming space. pH between 6.5 and 7.5 is ideal, with cooler water ranging from 64 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. White clouds do something special in aquascapes. They add life without visual noise. They don't overpower plants. They don't distract from hardscape. They just belong. Under strong lighting, their bodies catch reflections that make them look sharper and more refined than people expect. In groups, they become a living design element rather than just fish. Sometimes the loudest choice isn't the best one. Sometimes elegance wins quietly. And White Cloud Mountain minnows proved that simplicity, when done right, hits harder than flash. And there you have it, 7 Asian fish that actually understand aquascaping. Not just beautiful on their own, but fish that respect space, movement, and balance. Because the best aquascape isn't just about plants and stones, it's about choosing livestock that belongs there. Now it's your turn to shape the next RT7 episode. Drop in the comments which fish group, biotope, or aquascape-friendly species lineup you want us to break down next for Rio Top 7. Community picks are how this segment evolves. If this video helped, inspired a new tank idea, or saved you from adding the wrong fish, show some love. Like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss future deep dives. This is David, signing off. See you in the next RT7.